Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Memory of a Dream, and welcome to Chapter 10 in the story of Dreamveil. In this chapter, we are confronted with a fundamental change in our dreamscape. And of course, I'm referring to the latest update, Economy 2.0, which came to the base game, and which may prove some challenges for the community. So, we're going to start the simulation and see how our city fares in light of these new changes. We can already notice that our budget's in the low, so let's see how bad it is. Oh, and oh my. It seems our biggest expense is tile upkeep now. Yeah, we have no chance in recovering this deficit. So, this is a new expense that has been added to the game. And basically why we're hit so hard is because in a previous save, we've inadvertently unlocked all tiles using a mod. I didn't intend to do that, and I don't mind going back to the way things were before. So, for now, I'm going to stop the simulation. And I'm going to options, and in the 259 tiles, there is the option to relock all tiles. Going to just click this and reload the game. Okay, and now we're back. But looking at the map right now, you wouldn't know it because there's no difference. But we actually don't own any tiles, so in order to keep our city from dying, I'm just going to come in and purchase all the tiles that we have touched. Which should be these, which I would have had to unlock anyway. And I'm gonna grab this one too, because I want to build something over here. One add a special ruin. Okay. And now, without further ado, let's resume our simulation and see how our city handles it. I don't see any problems right away, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on things. And while we're doing that, I want to come to this mountain over here. And yeah, what I want to do is add a fort over here. So a fort would be a very good location to oversee this fjord and the valley underneath. It's a very good defensive structures that in previous eras would have helped the people keep an eye on all the movements in this valley and better protect against attacks and such. So what I want to do is come into here, and I'm just going to type in ruin. And I want to add these castle ruins up here. Okay, first I need to look where I'm placing them. They'll probably need to be up here, somewhere on the top of this mountain or just below it. I think I want to put it over here on this plateau. This would have been a better place to build. And then have the road kind of snake around this peak somehow. I'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Or perhaps multiple bridges to get down. But yeah, to start, I'm just going to grab this height over here. I'm just going to clear out a small plateau where we're going to plop our little castle. Just going to nudge it ever so slightly this way. And now we need a path to lead us along the mountainside. Basically, all that you could do is carve it out of the mountainside. So I'm gonna grab this height over here, and good. So this would have been the road that you would need to take to get up this fort up here, which we would call Fort Dreamwatch for now. And of course, realistically speaking, they would have had another watchtower up on this peak. But as of now, there are no watchtowers or towers in the game that you could put separately. If this ever becomes available in the assets screen, I will consider adding it later. Okay, let's close that down, and I see that, so I do see that right now we have a death wave going on. I suppose that's gonna sort itself out. The traffic issue over here, but it's not that bad. We are having queues at this roundabout over here. No. At this intersection over here. It's this bloody traffic light. It's always this bloody traffic light. Well, but it is rush hour. So I'm hoping this will ease over time. Okay. This, on the other hand, this is bad. It looks like half the city is blocked because this train is waiting for this train, which is currently loading. Okay, we can't have this, and I was fearing that we might need to deal with this sooner or later. So what I'm going to do for now is actually remove the roads. Oh. That was unexpected. So I'm going to remove the roads from over here, and I will try to basically redesign this through path. I think we're good enough. Okay, and now I am looking at the roundabout over there at the entrance to our city over here. I can see there's a bit of a queue forming up. And I'm thinking this is because everyone wants to come into the city through this route. So maybe there's a good idea to help them out by giving them another way in. Thinking over here, because this road is quite close to the highway over here. We're just gonna add a small interchange over here to make access quicker for them. Okay, and to do this, I'm going to... Let's actually use highway roads. I'm going to draw in a small trumpet interchange, because those are the simplest. And it's hard to imagine how easy this is when compared to City Skylines 1. Oh, right. And right here, I'm going to... Oh, I wanted to add a few slip lanes for them, but guess it's not happening on that side. Because it's out of city limits. Let's see if I can help with that. Yeah, that's gotta be it. So you can already see people using our small interchange. So in time, if we take a look at this roundabout, I'm hoping it will come down. Something else I'm noticing is that they're using this road over here to cut through, and I didn't intend it to be used like that. So I'm going to come in and disconnect it from the roundabout. Hopefully this will give them a more fluid motion through here. So yeah, for now I'm going to speed up the simulation and let's watch and see how this plays out. You can see now that with the relief of pressure from the traffic coming to the city, this roundabout flows much smoother. Now granted, there still is a bottleneck of traffic over here, and we're going to have to deal with this sooner or later. But I don't want to do that today. There's perhaps another way into the city that would bypass even the campus altogether and come directly into the industry area would help. Did it add traffic lights over here? I don't want traffic lights over here. Now what I'm hoping here is that this one has give way, but there's no way to specify that. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm also hoping this one has give way to the main street, but yeah. Not gonna think too much about it. The traffic seems to be flowing better now. And our city is humming around nicely. Let's see what we have here. Oh my. Yeah, I didn't catch this before. Kind of don't like it. So I'm sorry about those people who just lost the road from under them. But I didn't like how that road looks. There we go, much better. There, you have your road back. What are you doing walking out all the way out here? Perhaps you would need a bus to take you there? Then... Probably know if you're working over here. Or over here. You'd want to get to work somehow. Gonna put a bus stop there. And a couple of just here. And really, it's gonna make this line very long, but I think for just these few people who need it, we can afford to make it longer. Okay, we see that there's still a death wave in progress in the main Dreamveil. And we're having problems with insufficient customers in some of these businesses. Yeah, I don't know, maybe this will change in the future. I'm not thinking of densifying the city over here per se. But the main problem is the death wave now, so once that passes and population rebounds a bit, I'm hoping things will get better. We seem to be exporting a lot. A lot of crude stuff too. Means we don't have enough industrial capacity to process it, maybe? I need to look into that into the future, but for now, I will shift my attention from the main city of Dreamveil to a new community I want to develop on this island over here. Honestly, I've been having my eye on this island ever since I started the map. So, to get us started, I'm going to purchase just about every tile that touches this island. And a few of them besides. A couple of more here just to get the linked Dreamveil. Should I get that? No. I don't think I need. And then let's just jump into here. What I wanted to do is add a castle on top of this hill up here with a little community, more like a city that has developed around it. Usually in medieval times, castles were built in places that were worth defending, and in my opinion, this is such a place. And this hill would offer a very nice natural defensive position. Even with the valley that's surrounded by rivers. Also rivers that would act like a major trade route. Because people would trade on waterways. Right, that's still a thing. Major waterways or major tradeways. Trade paths. So, without further ado, let's just jump into here. And you know, initially I thought of adding this medieval castle. Here it's a nice tourist attraction. But my problem with this is that if I place it down, it like terraform this huge block around it. So I'm gonna take this out and yeah, just wait for the terrain to recover. And what I'm going to do instead, so what I did instead is I went into the asset editor and created another version of this castle without those, without that huge rectangle around it. And that would look like this. Okay, so to achieve our goal, we will have to enter the asset editor. And over here, I am going to import the medieval castle. So just look for old castle. And now I'm going to go to bulldozer and go to sub-element. And basically what I'm going to do here is start removing sub-elements. I don't want is one of these tiny stones to be left behind and then messing up my terrain in game. Okay, I'm gonna leave this thing here because I don't know how it will affect our asset if I remove it. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. And now, what we want to do is... Can we save this? Oh god, now I have this Steam pop-up filling up my screen and it won't go away until all the messages are shown. Going to be here a while, I suppose. I think I could have just deleted this. But now you see what we have to do now. Somehow shrink this mesh. And I'm not sure how to do that. Mesh this element at 0. Can't delete that. This is getting annoying, really. I don't know what's going on here because this thing is I can't read anything. Go away. Fuck. I'm just standing here looking at these pop-ups, blocking my UI. Really, this is. How can I? Steam bullshit. So right now I'm going to duplicate the object, which will later enable me to edit its properties, and then I will proceed to delete the original object, which is of no longer use to me. Service coverage, range capacity, service consumption. Oh, lot width 26, 24, 23. So this is it, right? $16. Yeah, that's what I want. I could make it circular. Access type front. Now, I think this is it. I think we cracked it. So I now found a save button here under objects and workspace. Let's see if this works. Apparently it did. So I'm not sure how to rename it, but that's the list of our problems right now. Okay, I'm going to exit the essay editor right now, and we will use our asset in game. Okay, and now we're back. So what I want to do to start things off is place this castle in a position where I would have to do minimum terraforming to make it fit in. So what I want to do first is come to the top of this hill and like just take off its top. Good. What we're thinking is that, so what people would do normally in medieval times, they wouldn't just level the hill, but they would build the castle around the level of the hill. You could see even here that you have the land go up in slopes at different levels. That's built around the natural lay of the land, basically. And now I'm going to come in to, with the terrain brush and just gently come in with the terrain brush. And just lift up the terrain in such a way that it make this seem like it naturally fits in. Okay, and what we need to think about now is access. Because you would have to have access to this road, and you know, first, and I kind of destroy that, delete that. I kind of regret not doing this in the asset editor. Is I want to come in and remove this surface over here because it's kind of annoying and it's going to mess up my vibe here. I see remove. I don't really mean remove because I can't literally remove it, but I'll reduce it to as small as possible. I'm going to then come into here with a road. And why I chose to add a pedestrian road here is because I don't want people driving just to the basically the edge of this bridge. I am going to add a parking lot. It's a small parking lot. I'm gonna add it right over here. And that means I will have to come in and work on the land a bit. Okay, so here we're going to have a normal 2-lane road. Or no, I'm going to continue and come with an alley to the edge of the parking lot. Okay. And then this is a normal 2-lane road. And that's how we're going to do it. And now we have a little bit of a challenge because this road needs to get down here. Okay, so we could consider this was an older road. It was at one time in the past widened, and some terrain works had to be done in order to get it all the way up here. Okay. Or in order to make it drivable. And what I want to do now is just come in here and you're going to follow kind of the lay of the land. So I'm going to start with this. You know, I will start with this level though, because our main road is here. And I'm going to just draw in a city grid. Okay, and something else I want to do is create a connection to Dreamveil. And to do that, I'm going to bring a road over here. Going back to sloping. And I want to see which is the best place to have a bridge. From the looks of it, this would have to be this place over here. Because the river narrows down into this channel. And we have these levels which are pretty much equivalent. Right, if I take a road and move it from here to here. Now this level is equivalent. Okay, okay. So then the best... Yeah, the best place would be over here. Before I do anything like that, I do want to bring in the slopes closer. I'm going to take this level and just bring in the slope over here. Okay, let's see, maybe we get this right this time. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks amazing. So now what I want to do is bring this all the way over here. Like that. And over here, link this like that. And from here I think we could take it... I'm gonna use first one of these. I think we could take it straight to Dreamveil. And for that, I'm going to use this road over here. Almost where I want it to be. So I'm going to bring you all the way out here. Right, this is on the same level as the bridge. Okay. And now to get the level of the road right. Just going to grab this node and just ever so slightly move across the road, smoothing things out. And what this would do is create a very nice pad for the road. So now I'm going to delete this road, which was just a placeholder, and come back with a highway. I'm gonna take from this point right to this point over here. That's not what I had in mind. Okay, let's try this again. So. This highway. Right, it's gotta be a 90 over there. All the way to here. Okay. Something definitely didn't work out. So I'm going to come into here and smooth this one more time. And boom. That's what I want. And now I'm going to come here with a soften terrain tool. Just soften the terrain at the edge of this road. And you would see this in the modern roads. That to make for a smoother ride, you would cut a bit into the landscape. Of course, you need good drainage because otherwise your water's gonna pool on the road. But it's another story. Okay, so how I'd want this to go next is. This is climbing a bit from Dreamveil to this new city over here, but you wouldn't know it. And now you'll see the reason why I didn't bring the highway all the way across the river. Because I want to add pipes and power. This should connect, right? Power connects. But the bridge doesn't connect water. That's weird. Okay, let's just connect the water pipes. Normally a bridge like this would transport water underneath the deck, so it's not a big problem. Now I want to connect power. Okay. Good, now we have both power and water connecting to Dreamveil. I like the look of the city from out here. It'd be nicer if the resolution wasn't this low for the objects over there. But yeah, now I can come into here and add my mixed use buildings. So they say water is not connected, which is a bit... Ah, yes, I didn't connect it to the main city. This would probably be a water main. And I'm going to connect it like this. Okay, let's not forget this is over here. This would be public domain, you wouldn't be able to build over it. So we're gonna have to be careful when we build over here in the future. But that's another day problem. For today, I just want to come over here and upgrade. Okay. I don't think it can do zoning that high. Oh, wrong kind of road. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I have a feeling, a suspicion. So... Yep. That was the wrong orientation. Fixed it now. But yeah, this is going to slowly fill up with mixed-use zoning. While that's going on, let's think of adding a few services to our new community. So, we definitely want fire protection, so I'm going to add a fire station over here. And police. In fact, let's see. I'm going to go ahead with the upgrades for these services as well because they don't cost that much. And I think I'm going to put the police station over here. Right, can I still? Yeah, if I wanted to. There's a lot of taxis running around the city. A lot of them empty. Okay. Okay, next thing we want to add is a clinic. I do think I want to add the clinic up here. Like this. Upgrade it with a couple of add-ons. I'm gonna have to decorate this somehow. Oh, I know exactly how. Add a grass surface. Yeah, it's our clinic made a little bit beautiful. What I could see here is that we're getting a little bit of traffic. And to counter that, I want to add a bus line to our new community. So what I'm gonna do is put a bus stop there. Kind of another here. And here. That's gonna be and from here we're going to go to the Dreamveil train station. Right, though I want to go to this stop over here. And then return back. Let's see what path this takes through our city. So it goes this way. You know, I could possibly switch it up to take this route instead. I'm not sure why I would do this. And if we're here, yeah, might as well. It's going to overlap this route a bit. But you know, if it goes this way, might as well. I'm gonna have it stop at the college. And then just the train station and back. So it's not gonna do the loopity-loop around here like this other line does. I shouldn't make it a night route? No, just a day route. Of course, no ticket price and 9 vehicles. Let's just skip it down to 6 for now. 6, no, 5. Gonna use the electric bus. No vehicles. Is that because we no longer have enough vehicles? I wonder. Our bus depot is over here. Yeah, there's 45 buses out. Ooh. So we need to add another garage. I was gonna take out that small business over there, but I mean, eminent domain for the good of the city, I suppose. Can I add another? I think this is the last upgrade I can add. And I am going to add it. Just to max out capacity over here, 65. There's no other way I can upgrade this. No freaking way. So this is our max capacity over here. 65 buses. We got 50 out already. There is room for some small commercial over here. That might be something useful. But yeah, now if we want more buses, we're going to have to build another one of these. Still, having some bus routes is hopefully going to alleviate some of the traffic between these two communities. I like the way our city is looking already. I'm going to expand it a bit, make it feel more organic in the future, but that's gonna come in a bit later. What I am going to have to do though is build an elementary school. And I'm gonna build it up here on the hill. I think I just want to build it right over here. Right away I'm gonna upgrade the clinic and the playground. I could build 2 playgrounds. Provides 10% while being within 300 meters. Yeah, why not? 2 playgrounds. I just want to come up here and smooth the terrain a bit. Yeah, that looks better. And here goes one last thing. Don't tell me everyone's waiting on this garbage truck to go to the police station. Yep. Traffic jam because people are waiting on garbage truck. I've seen this happen in real life too. I had this small... I wonder if that means they're having babies. I'm not sure what the love means. Anyway. So, the next thing I wanted to do over here is add some farms. And to do that, I'm going to first add some fertile land to this general area down here. And to be frank, you know, I never liked the way either City Skylines or City Skylines do handle this. Because in the real world, you wouldn't have these small isolated patches of fertile land. I mean, if this valley is fertile, you could plant this entire valley with crops and it will be fertile, it will grow. So what I'm going to do is come into here and just casually paint some fertile land here on the hill. And let's say these are the estates of the owners of the castle. You know, noble families of the past who have just kept their wealth over the years. I'm puzzled why upgrading this would destroy that building, but whatever. I'll let it slide. I'm going to keep this like this because what I want to do in the future is link this arterial over here to this highway over there. So I'm going to get this over to here, but that's going to be in a future build. Right now I'm just getting this thing ready. And it's... I think I do want it to cross the river there, so it's going to be... It's going to come down like this. There's something else I need to do is create some rural roads. And let's go ahead and plant our farms. This is gonna make a pretty complicated intersection over here. So I'm gonna take that out. This comes in like that. Simplify things. So we do have people waiting for the bus. Returning to depot. Okay. Returning to depot. Returning to bus depot. Why is currently every bus returning? Bus line 3. We have a lot of passengers waiting, but the buses are nowhere to be found. Is this because... No, we're using only 43 vehicles. Hmm. Oh, this is at night. Okay. And that route only works during the day. I see. So people are gonna wait here until morning? Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Let this one work at night as well, because 22 buses. Stop. 22 vehicles. That's too much. It's 13. It's just too many buses on that route. Oh. These are in the old city. Wow. Okay, yeah, and it would make sense for... these buses to run at night. Because there's no other public transit to this area. And in between, I'm going to add row houses. Okay, and over here I want to add a park. Want to see if a large city park fits anywhere here. Might fit in here. Okay. Just gonna scoot these over a bit. Both of them. Just a tiny bit. Yep. Fits now. I mean... it is a bit, lumpy. To say the least, but, we'll make it work, we'll make it work. So we're going to have a dog park on this end. A large city park on that end. A small playground. Somewhere around here. Right. And a huge lump in the middle. I'm going to start linking them together somehow. But for that, I'm going to go in here into simulation. Bypass validation results, right? Anarchy is not working So we're going to have to do the hack anarchy. Okay. As the basis of our park. What I'm going to do next is expand this to cover the areas which are kind of left out here. So it's gonna be like that. But yeah, over here, I need some boulders. It's rocky terrain, right? Then I'm gonna add some rocks. Okay, something like that. I'm gonna close that for now. And we're going to add some conifers around here to make this place a bit more lively. And I'm going to keep it natural without any manicured grass and such. And I'm going to come in over here with some conifers just to let's say bleed over into the other side. I do want to add a food cart, maybe? Yeah, something like that. When there are people living in the parks, that means that we have some homelessness in our city, maybe? I'm not sure how to track that, to be honest. And then it's gonna be just a rock garden over here. maybe add a few of these big oaks, right? I'm gonna leave that open. I think this, no. This doesn't. Surfaces. Yeah, this. And with that, we are going to end episode 10 in the story of Dreamveil. I hope I can return soon. I know I've been absent for a while, but I'm planning to, in the future, have at least a monthly upload, if not more frequent. But until then, this has been a memory of a dream. Wishing you all fair tidings, and don't forget to keep on dreaming.